like it. It's cute, it's girly, and my hair is still protected. I literally seen this like 3 days ago. I didn't watch any hair tutorials on how to do this. I literally seen it, took a screenshot of it, and did it. Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let you. Hello, hola, welcome. Welcome back to my channel, Dahlia Tonise, formerly known as Locks of Kinks. Today we are back with another hair video for you guys. We're doing the crisscross braids. I think that's what they're called. Either the crisscross braids or the rubber band braids, half up, half down, is what we're going to be doing today. So if you like to see more, be sure to stay tuned. And as always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So you're going to need some pre-stretched braiding hair in the color and length that you want. Also some edge wax or some jam. You're also going to need a comb, either a wide tooth or a rat tail comb, and some clips. Oh, and some rubber bands for this as well. So if you guys haven't noticed, I do blow dry my hair from the front to the back because, you know, with gravity, everything is bound to fall anyway. So if you're blow drying from the back to the front, you're eventually going to have to go back and re-blow dry the back because it's going to be wet from the hair at the front. I hope that made sense. But yeah, I always blow dry my hair from the front to the back. So now I'm just going to separate the front section and the back section. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So now that I've parted the front section from the back section, I'm going to go ahead and start my box braids in the back. And y'all know I'm a fan of pre-parting your hair before you get started, and mine would have already been parted if I wasn't pressed for time. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and start pre-parting each row. So I'm just going to measure out each piece that I need and just go ahead and get it twisted up and out of the way. This just makes sure that I like the way it looks before I throw all of these braids in my hair, and then I don't like it at all. So for those of you wondering how I attach the braids into my hair, just continue watching. Be sure to also make sure you tuck the ends of your hair into the braid by using some gel or some edge wax. It's just going to help it to look a lot neater in the end. So I like to start doing this as I get closer to the front of my hair or my edges, and just making sure I'm putting gel or edge wax on the roots to make sure the parts look really neat. So much for a pre-stretched hair. I'm stretching out my hair a bit more. I did want them a bit longer as I got closer towards the front of my hair. So now I'm just splitting it in two, and this is how I'm going to start my braid to attach it to my hair. So once I twist my wrist around and lock my hands like that, I do not move that hand until I'm placed up against my scalp to add the hair. And if you know how to plait, pretty much you should be able to do this as well. But I literally just stay in braiding position and just braid down and just continue to braid it all the way down. And here I'm just showing you guys how to secure the end of your braid once you get down to the very end and it gets very tiny. And this is if you don't want to burn the end, you can just tie a knot around it using one of the strands. So I don't know if you guys can notice how tired I am at this point, but we're gonna go ahead and get started on the front. And just like the back, I am pre-parting it. So I'm just making sure all my parts are even and where I want them to. And I'm pretty much parting them into 6 sections, 3 on each half of my head. And as I mentioned before, I'm putting gel or edge wax on my roots and parting it again to make sure the parts are very crispy. So within each of my sections, I do make sure I part each section into 4 squares, and then I part those 4 squares into 2 tinier squares. So hopefully you guys do a much better job than I'm doing as far as making sure the other hairs stay out of the way so that you can rubber band your sections together, because I'm doing a terrible job. That's probably why it was so difficult for me. So here I'm pretty much attaching each of the sections diagonally towards the back, if that makes sense. So yeah, again, I hope you guys are doing a better job of keeping the hair out of the way than how I am. That would make it much more easier for you. So yeah, I had to cut this part off because I did not want y'all to see me struggling with this part anymore. So again, I'm ridiculously tired, but I'm hella determined to finish. So now I'm just adding these loose ends at the top and getting them braided up as well. I think it's super easy. Not really the quickest hairstyle. Designing this front part took just as long, if not longer, to do as the back, okay? It was so tedious trying not to make sure I get other hairs into these rubber bands. I thought the front part would be the easiest part because you're not braiding a lot, but it honestly was difficult. It was like trying to get hairs out the way, trying to make sure this rubber band goes with this rubber band and this piece, but it's cute. While editing this video, I noticed I didn't clearly show you how to do the rubber band part. So the majority of it is making sure that you twirl the hair around your finger before you add it to the next part. You want to hold that part very tight so it will look neat and your parts will be more defined. This hairstyle was super duper cute. I literally seen this like 3 days ago. I didn't watch any hair tutorials on how to do this. I did not do knotless method, as you guys can see. Okay, y'all look cute with y'all little knotless braids or whatever, but it's just not for me. My head is shaped weird. I got a small head. At the same time, it's shaped weird. It don't need to be flat like that on my head. It just don't. Yeah, it just don't. Do not, okay? So I feel like make my head look bigger. I do not want that. I'm sorry. I'm not doing knotless braids. I probably won't ever do knotless braids. Let me not say never. I feel like it takes way longer than just throwing the braids in there. These would lay a lot flatter had I done knotless braids. But as the style gets older, it will eventually lay down flat. But I like it. It's cute, girly, and my hair is still protected because y'all know I'm still bouncing back from heat damage from a Dominican blowout. So if you have not watched that video, be sure to check that out. I just wish this piece right here, just would not lay down yet. Y'all know I like to be extra. I would have did them way longer. So cute. Oh my God, this would have been so cute if I would have did them so long. I did not want to be sitting here all night trying to do some hair. But guess what? I ended up sitting here all night doing some hair. So, but instead of 2 days, it only took 1. I know I love to be extra. Oh my gosh, I wish I would have did these longer. I can just see it. Can y'all see that? Like if I'm walking back, just be like, whoop, 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 whoop. What if it was down here, y'all? What if it was down here? Almost. I'm gonna have to do this again. I'm gonna have to do some extra long ones. So y'all let me know if y'all want to see that. But I definitely appreciate you guys tuning in, checking me out with this hair video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more.
Do anybody else move their lip when they doing their edge? You be like, why do we do that? We be like, like we gonna brush our lip or something.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let you